Y'all just sound like a bunch of niggas that don't get bitches. What's going on, you guys? It's your favorite boy Nafi, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, and leave a comment down below for your boy. So, we are back with another Let's Talk. I feel like I'm gonna make this into like a little series or something. I think my last one I filmed in January, and then I missed February. Well, I didn't miss February, but you know, I'm a new content creator, so I'm trying to like adjust to new content and like coming up with new content. But I think that Let's Talk is going to be a series where I just basically a couple topics, things that's going on in the world and things that I'm thinking about, or things that I just feel like need to be talked about, and I'm gonna talk about that. So yeah, give this video a big thumbs up if you think that that really should be a thing, and also if there's any other topics or besides the ones that I'm talking about today, let me know down in the comment section if you want to hear my opinion on it, or you know, leave everything down below in the comments, because you know it helps your boy. So as you guys can see by the title, one of the topics. Now, you know, I kind of debated about talking about this only because I'm not a straight man. I'm not a hetero man, okay? I don't dibble and dabble really in the hetero space. I just feel like, como se dice, it's just not me. I just don't connect with that, you know? With that being said, let's talk about these male podcasters. Now, like I said, you know, y'all seen the viral clips. Y'all seen the viral clip of a girl dragging the guy about his opinions and, you know, things of the sort, and how they're treating black women and just women in general, and how they talk about women and stuff, which I do not agree with. I truly don't agree with. I'm gonna go in two different directions. So my thoughts, well, first of all, my thoughts on that, like I said, it's very disrespectful. It's very like, it's a lot of projection. I think a lot of them very much exude energy like they never like had a girlfriend, they never had a girl like come at them like they never had anyone. So yeah, I kind of want to pose an unpopular opinion. An opinion that some people will probably kind of, A lot of people have this notion about male podcasters like, oh, they need to go away, they don't need to be a thing. A lot of them are very disrespectful. But also on the flip side, there actually are a lot that are very great. They're not disrespectful, they're not degrading, they're actually coming with substance. For example, Ken, you know, from Dear and Ken, y'all know who he is. He started a great podcast. I believe he has one of his own, and he has one with a friend of his. Not too sure, but I do listen to the one just by himself. I listen to the visual, not really the audio. But I feel like male podcasters are needed. And I'm not just saying that because I am a male, but I feel like they're needed because why not? You know, everyone else is able to express their opinion, say what they have to say about the other sex or whatever situations they're in. What's the problem with men doing the same? Now, pause. I feel like there's a way to go about things, but I do feel like there's still a space for them. You know what I mean? I feel like, I don't want to say freedom of speech. Well, yeah, freedom of speech. I hope y'all get where I'm coming from. Like, I just feel like, don't just write it off as, oh no, there should be no men podcasts. Because I've been seeing a lot of different people saying, oh, there shouldn't be any men podcasters. All they do is disrespect women and which I do, I do see the disrespect right there. I'm not saying that they're right for this being disrespectful. I'm not saying none of that, but I do feel like there is a space for men. Men do need to hear other men talk about certain shit. I don't think men need to hear people degrading women and degrading black women, especially you black male podcasters that are degrading women. I just feel like, what would your mom say? Like, if she's seen these clips, if she heard your podcast, what would she say? How would your grandmother react? How would your aunt respond? Like, how would these black women, you came out of a black woman, but you're disrespecting black women. Now, again, if you don't like black women, that's your preference. I do think it's kind of odd that you are black, your mother is black, but you don't like black women. I do think that is odd, but yeah. But something that I do connect with, what I can speak on, because like I said earlier, you know, I'm not no straight man, as y'all can see. You know.
Period.
The other day, let me see. Hold on, I'm pulling up. I'm on my phone. So the other day, I was scrolling on Twitter, and another viral clip came up. Now I'm not gonna post it or anything, but and I kind of don't want to bring light to it for a particular, like, I'm bringing light to it now, but like I'm just not gonna put it on the screen. I'm not. If you're on Twitter, you've seen it. If you're a part of the LGBT community, 9 times out of 10, you've probably seen it. If you're a part of gay Twitter, you probably have seen it. So there was a viral clip. I don't know the name of the podcast. What's that? Oh, I thought it was something behind me. I don't know the name of the podcast, but there was a young man up there, a handsome young man actually. He was up there and he was getting interviewed by the host, and the conversation was weird because it triggered me a little bit. It triggered me because the conversation from the clip, and I kind of don't want to be that person to judge a whole show based off of a clip, but I can only imagine the way that they were treating this guy and saying certain things in that short span of time. I know I wouldn't even want to watch the rest of it. I just know, especially if it really triggered me. They were having a conversation where the host was asking him, like, basically like, oh, how do you feel about women? Like, did you ever have a girlfriend? Or do you like girls? Or, I don't remember the exact wording. I truly don't remember the exact wording, so excuse me. I don't want to misstep or misspeak, but just think about if you're a gay man watching this, just think about someone asking you like, oh, when are you gonna have a girlfriend? Oh, have you ever had a girlfriend? Oh, when are you gonna get married to a girl? Oh, when are you gonna have kids? Oh, like, think about a straight man asking you that. Or not, it don't even have to just be a straight man, but just think about someone asking you over and over and over and over if you're dating a woman. I don't know the man that was speaking. I'm not sure if I do know him. So I actually figured out what the guy's name was. His name is Daniel Lee Belomi. I believe I'm saying it right. And he starred as Zeke on Power Book 2. I had to do a little bit more research because, like I said, all I seen was that clip. But they basically were doing that to him. And I was caught off guard because, number one, this person is on your platform. And you can literally visually, because I'm a visual person. I tell people this all the time. I'm a visual person. You can visually see how uncomfortable the guy was trying to answer the question. Like, the man never verbatim said that he was gay. So I'm not even gonna sit up here and say, oh, he's gay, because he could be non-binary, he could be pansexual. You know what I mean? He can be all these different things. But the way that they were so hell bent on trying to get this man to say that, to get this man to either say, oh, I'm gay, I like men, or oh, I like women. It was just tasteless. Oh, I have to find a clip. I have to. I'm sorry, y'all. This is my last time popping in. I actually did find a clip, and it is linked down below in the description box. But yeah, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. They were trying to get this man to basically say that he's gay, and then because he didn't because he didn't say that he was gay, and what if he's not gay? This is my thing. Like, let's take away the podcast for a second. Stop doing that to people that aren't, because I'm trying to say something better than hetero. Like, I'm trying to say a better statement than that. But stop doing that to people. Like, because a person doesn't match up to what you believe and what you are, like that, stop trying to drill that. You can tell that this man is visually uncomfortable. If he doesn't want to talk about his sex life, he doesn't have to. And that's the thing. And because he didn't say that, oh, he's gay, or oh, he likes men, or oh, he likes men and women, because they were trying to mix it up and say, oh, well, so if you're not saying that this about women, are you into men? Like, stop trying to flip it and reverse it. And this is why I can see why people are saying, like, male podcasts are toxic. I've seen so many different comments and notions about male podcasts. I'm just like, yo, like, y'all gotta do better. And the sad part about it, these are men of color doing this. I'm not even gonna say black men, because it's not even just black men doing this. If you know, you know. Like, just because someone doesn't match up to what you believe does not make them less than or more than. Don't pressure someone to tell their business. You know what I mean? Celebrity or not, like, I just feel like, stop trying to get these people to say something that they clearly don't want to speak on. Now, I don't know how famous the guy is, but if you do have a team and you told, and maybe you told them, oh, you don't feel comfortable talking about something, and they didn't tell the host, that's a different story. Or, like, you know, I feel like if you got a team and they were supposed to do that, then definitely wrong on the team end. But even then, just on a human and human base, if those two men, and there was one particular one he was really in, like, he was just like, oh, women, and what about this, and what about that? And I'm just like, yo, dude, like, cut it out. The thing is with the hetero podcasters, it's just like, yo, y'all just sound like a bunch of niggas that don't get bitches. Like, that's really what y'all sound like. It's really giving very much like, it's giving very much like you were the guy that wanted the girl, but she didn't want you. So now you're bitter, and now you're throwing fits because she didn't want you. Like, come on. Like, come on. I feel like men overall in general just have to do better with a lot of shit. These men, I feel like I'm all over the place with that topic, because I'm not gonna lie, like, I have a lot of mixed feelings. I have a lot of mixed reviews on certain things when it comes to that space. Even down to Joe Budden's podcast, and I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm very into his podcast. I'm not really into, like, the sports side of it, but, like, certain topics, and, like, when he talks about music, like, you know, I'm interested. But, like, even down to certain things that they talk about when it comes to women. And I even found it weird when he sat up there and said that he was bisexual. Like, what was your point of doing that? What was the reason?
What was the reason? I had a reason. What was the reason? What was the reason? I just explained the reason. What was the reason, bitch?
And, like, every time I see a male podcaster clip that goes viral, I'm always like, what was the reason? What's your point? What are you trying to get out of this? Are you trying to get, like, a viral moment? If so, like, you're doing it in such a corny ass way. But you know what they always say? Good publicity is publicity, and bad publicity is still publicity in general. So if that's the way you want to go out, by all means. Like, child. Let me go on to the next topic. First of all, y'all, I just want to apologize. I'm sorry for this light change. So I hope, like, this this is bothering me. And I didn't want to sit directly in the sun. I'm just mad. I waited a little too late to film. It's 4:24. Child, I've been so caught up in Love is Blind. I really have. But that can kind of go into the next topic. This is something that I've been thinking about. One, because I'm getting older. I feel like I always talk about my age in every video, including my vlog. But you know, no, real shit. I'm getting older, and like certain things I want to be mindful of. And with that being said, I kind of want to talk about intentional dating. I feel like as I got older, it became very, very important. Like, and I'm not saying before in the past, like I would be with someone or date someone and just be like, like, you know, all over the place. But I'm realizing more and more how important it is to be an intentional dater. I want to ask you guys, what does it mean? Leave it in the comments below. But what does it mean to be intentionally date? Like, what are ways that you think someone can be an intentional dater? Or what does intentional dating means to you? That's a better way to put it. So intentional dating to me is basically, I feel like you really have to go into something and know exactly what you want. I think one of the wrong perceptions people have when it comes to dating is that compromise is bad. And I don't even like using the word bad because it's like I could use a better word, but you know, to water it down, people just feel like compromise is bad, and I truly don't think compromising is bad. But compromising do become bad when it's changing who you are. If you're changing who you are, then it's like, oh nah, like you just won't be happy. You just won't be happy. Dating should not cause you to change who you are. And if you are changing who you are for the betterment of you, that's a different story. If you're growing, I don't even want to say changing who you are to be better for you. Sorry about that. If you're growing and learning and altering who you are so that you can become a better person, then cool. But when you're changing you're changing who you are for the person that you're with, absolutely not. So boom, we need to knock that out right there. Let's move on to being intentional. If you know that you want someone that is well driven, they have something going for themselves, they are in a certain space when it comes to their career, you know that you want to be married to someone within the next 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, 3 years, you know that you want to have a child one day. Why would you go to someone that does not want to have a child? Not too sure if they even want to be married. They are kind of like a bump on the log. Like they just, you can clearly tell that they don't really have nothing going for themselves, but you still decide to go through with it. I don't think that would be somebody you should go through with, right? Let's be real about it. As we get older, let's be mindful of the type of people that we I was about to say entangle. Oh girl, it's not giving Will and Jada. But see, Will and Jada, I feel like Will and Jada are definitely intentional. I don't know them personally, of course, but I feel like Will and Jada definitely are intentional. Like they know what they expect from each other and what they get from each other in their relationship right now. You feel me? Like Will probably knows that, okay, Jada, you know, go do your own thing. I think he said he gave her a blessing or whatever the case may be. Who knows? But that's what they know that I feel like that was intentional. I hope I don't sound too crazy. I truly hope I don't sound too crazy. But I really want y'all to catch my drift. I'm gonna make it a little bit more about me so that it can make sense, so that it can flow a little bit, because I feel like I've just kind of been all over the place with talking about this. So for me, for example, with me being 25, I know that of course I don't want to get married like right now. I know that. But I will say I do know within the next couple years, I would say within the next 5 years, I would love to be married. I would love to have a man. You know what I mean? I would even love to have a child. But I also do know that I want to be comfortable in a space where I'm able to financially support me and my man. If we do decide that we'll have kids, I want to make sure that I'm financially stable enough. Or even if it came down to, I'm not going to say I'm not financially stable, but if my man is a little bit more stable, and not that I want to depend on a man, because that's one thing about me, I'm not depending on nobody. Like, I'm just not. I've depended on people in the past, and it just, no. So there's certain things that I want to do before I get to a certain space. And when you're dating someone, when you're talking to someone, I feel like talking about marriage is important. You guys, I'm not saying that you guys have to jump the broom right now. Oh, tomorrow you're jumping the broom. I mean, a lot of these relationships nowadays, they do jump the broom the next day. I mean, let's talk about it. Like, I was just talking about Love is Blind, and they were, dating for like 10 days, and then they got engaged. Like, I have so many different thoughts on that, because it's just like, yeah. So there's certain things that I know that I want for myself. And I feel like the person that I'm supposed to be with, or that I want to be with, has a similar mindset. I'm not saying that, oh, they have to match every single thing down to a T. I'm not saying that, but I would like to know, okay, would you like to start a family? If this person is like, no, but I know that this is something that me wanting to have a family is something that I want. So I'm not gonna put myself in a space where I decide to make a relation with someone and later on down the line be pissed or upset that this person says, no, I don't want to start a family. I told you that XYZ amount some time ago. I told you that I don't want that, but now you're asking me again. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that people can't change their minds, because we're all humans. It happens. You change your mind. But if you know if you know that if you ask the person that you're dating and you're talking to right now, hey, one day I would like to start a family. What do you think? They're like, no. That might not be somebody that you want to consider settling down with, right? Okay, I'm not saying cut your person off right away, but if you know that starting a family is a priority to you, that might be someone that you might not want to go down that road with. Like, for me personally, I don't want kids within the next couple of years. The only way that I would do kids is probably if, not even probably, I want to be married. I want to start a family. I know that this is what I want. I want to be married before having kids, whether it's adopting, whether it's surrogate, whatever it is. I want to be married before I do that. And it's funny that I'm talking about that, because there's someone that, dating, talking to, or whatever, and he said that he wants kids within the next year or two. I know I'm not ready for kids. I'm not ready for kids. Trust and believe, your boy's not ready. But yeah, he wants to have kids soon. I'm kind of like, I'm not even gonna say red flag, but I'm just like, I know that that's something that's like, we don't connect in that way. But what if you connect in other ways? Okay, if it's something that's that detrimental, then yeah, no, let it go. If you know for a fact that the person that you're with and they have kids and they want like that and you're not ready for that, don't do it. Don't do it. And that's kind of where I'm at with that. But let's bring it back. You want to travel. There's certain things that you want to do before even starting a family and doing a lot of stuff. Say you want to travel, you want to explore, not even like, oh, you about to be out in these streets and da-da-da-da-da, like we about to be, it's outside, da-da-da-da, we about to be running the streets. Like, it don't even have to be that type of vibe. Yo, this light is bothering me. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. But it don't even have to be that type of vibe, but just know, like, you want to travel, you want to, like, you want to get things done, you want to be out here, you want to, not even like party, but you just want to explore the world. But you have someone that's more of like a homebody, they want to be in their hometown, Is that somebody that you want to be with? Ask yourself, at the things that you like doing and the things that you want to accomplish and the things that you aspire to have, ask yourself, if you're single or even if you're in a relationship, the person that you're with, what are their thoughts on that? And if it's the opposite, is that someone that you want to be with? Let's start being more intentional with the type of people that we decide to entangle ourselves with. Like, let's really do it. Let's really do it. Because it makes dating a lot more easier. Because you get to weed out the ones that aren't it. And they don't even have to be bad guys or bad people. That's just not someone, y'all just don't connect in that way. Y'all not a match. And that's okay. Let's learn to be okay with that, and let's just be more intentional with the people we choose. And I'm going to leave it at that, because this light is really bothering me right now. Like, this half is really bright, and I'm right here. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Excuse the lighting and excuse certain things. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment down below and let me know your thoughts on anything that I discussed. If you have any other topics or anything that you wish I would discuss, like I said, I'm gonna make this a series, so it's gonna be once a month where I drop a let's talk kind of video. Drop your thoughts, drop any topics, anything in the comments, put an emoji. You know the engagement helps your favorite boy, because we trying to grow. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends, share with your homies, share with your man. Be intentional when sharing my channel. If you enjoy me, the person that you laying in the bed with need to enjoy my channel too. But alright, you guys, I am about to go. I'm about to prepare for another video, and I will see you guys in my next one.